can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The Bulls are on the move. He'll set up to throw. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They're going to run it. And the Bulls will move the sticks.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Getting some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. But he thought he had a chance to house him, and the defense tackles him at the 3. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Snap it to the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. They'll try to pound their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tony.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. This time it's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
They're going back to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Long incomplete.
Second down.
Okay, we got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. They're going to throw it again. Steps away. Jukes his way for more. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Oh, man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back. Everything tells you pass. And then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Illinois.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Auburn is down, but they are not out of it. Not injured in hair. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arkansas.
Tackle down.
Elements in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for a man. It's Bacon. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Wants to throw on second down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Ball in the air, intercepted. Bringing it back. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Oh, man, thought he had the interception, but the official rules gained too much of an advantage, so wave off the turnover, give up the yardage, it'll be first down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. The short hands, it's Chambers. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
That pass.